When you first start learning an instrument here, we have developed curricula for all of our beginner instruments that are aligned. So if you're taking a beginner fiddle class or a beginner guitar class or a beginner mandolin class, you're essentially learning many of the same songs that are based on a folk music curriculum from the beginning. And we've picked tunes that are pretty easy to play at the beginning so that all of our students can play them together. And you'd be surprised that you can actually play music that sounds like music. It sounds really groovy and beautiful pretty quickly. We have developed a beginner curriculum. We actually have curricula now that take our students all the way through an advanced level. And this is based largely on a folk music method where we are using primarily ear training to learn, and we're using standard folk songs as the sort of basis for our beginning. And part of the reason for that is that folk music is music of the people. And the idea of it is that all people from all walks of life at any point in their lives should be able to play this form of music pretty easily and readily together. Many countries around the world have vibrant folk cultures where most people who you meet on the street know a large number of songs. They have a large vocabulary of songs in common. If you go to Ireland and you go to pubs, most people know tons of pub songs. You go to Romania and many people know folk, they have a lot of folk dances that are in common. Israel has, a giant vocabulary of beautiful folk music. And there's something about that connects a community, having a sort of a musical vernacular in common. And that's something that we're really working to create here is a culture of sort of musical fluency, where there's a group of people who have a bunch of songs in common and can play them with ease together. And the songs we choose are from all around the world. And it gives homage to this notion of how important folk music is to everyone around the world.